This pi meson has a lifespan of 1.41 e to the negative 16 seconds when it's moving, at least when it's observed. And then it has 0.84 e to the negative 16 seconds when it's at rest. So we can call this particular time the proper time, and this one the observed time. And so we have this little equation that the TO is equal to the TP times this gamma factor. So let's go ahead and just kind of divide this over and solve for the gamma. It's just going to be 1.41 divided by 0.84 like that. So now they're asking over here for the kinetic energy, the relativistic one. So we have this equation that the total energy is supposed to be equal to KE rel plus the E at rest. And we're given this as being 135, and then we're trying to figure this out, but we kind of have to figure out what the total energy is. And we could do that by saying, okay, well, the total energy is going to be equal to the rest energy times the gamma factor. And since we already know both of these values, we can figure out what the total energy is. So that's just going to be equal to 1.41 over 0.84 times the 135 MeV. And then we can go ahead and just kind of plug that right back into this one. So we can, it should go over here, of course. So now we can find the kinetic energy rel by subtracting this from that side. We're basically going to say that the total energy here, 1.41 over 0.84 times the 135. And then we're going to subtract the rest energy, 135. So that's just going to leave us with the kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is 91.6 MeV. This last part is asking us to get the P rel. In order to do that, let's just go ahead and take our sum of the energies squared equals the P rel squared plus the E rest squared. And this should be 135 MeV squared. This is what we're trying to solve for. And then that's going to be equal to E squared, which is this squared. So 1.41 over 0.84, 135 MeV, and then we're going to square all that. Let's do that in the calculator. So we get this 1.41 over this 0.84 times 135. And then we're going to square that. And then we have to subtract 135 squared, which will give us this, but we have to square root that in order to get the P rel being equal to 182 MeV.